Hi guys, welcome to Nothing Geek TV. Hope you all have been doing well. As you can see, I'm holding Lava Iris XA smartphone, which I have been testing for the past 2 weeks, and finally, I'm in a position to uh, do a detailed review of it. You might have already watched the unboxing and the gaming review, and also the synthetic benchmark review. If you haven't, kindly hit the subscribe button so you do not miss on any update. So the phone, as you can see guys, is a 5-inch HD display with a front facing camera at the top. This is the proximity sensor. We have a backlit buttons at the bottom, which is a nice add-on. The touch is really smooth and it's really nice. The viewing angles are also good and feels like a really nice HD display. uh, and the side perimeter is metallic, so yeah, so it's metallic, so it feels like a premium device one is holding. On the top, we have a secondary mic for noise cancellation, 3.5mm jack, and micro USB port. On the right side, volume rocker buttons and on-off button. And at the bottom, there's a primary mic for voice input. Speaker grill is the back. The phone has 8 megapixel camera with flash. So guys, the build quality is good enough. I'm impressed with it. I'll quickly open the back plate of the phone. There are multiple locks, so you need to be a bit careful. As you can see, there are multiple lock-ins, so you need to be careful. On saying that, the back plate is extremely flexible and thin, so there's no chance of breaking the plate itself, but the locks have to be taken care of. The battery is sealed, and there are two one you can insert a 2G SIM and a 3G SIM, which I have inserted, and the memory card can be inserted here, and hard reset button has been provided. So if your phone gets hanged or anything, you can just put in something as thin as a pin and hard reset the phone. So guys, the overall build quality of this phone, I'm pleased with it. It's a sub 10,000. The phone costs rupees 9,000 only, and the build quality feels premium. The phone looks like a good device, which one is holding in the hands. The side perimeter is pretty impressive since it's metallic. So the display, I give it a thumbs up, and the build quality is also good. However, while removing the backplate, do take care of the multiple locks which are present on the phone. Now let's unlock the phone. Yeah, it got the gesture feature. I have showed it in the earlier video. So I have already I already ran you down through the specifications of the device. Uh, Once again, let's just see the uh, remaining specifications. Yeah, so it's a model Iris X8 smartphone running on Android KitKat 4.4.2 operating system. The screen resolution is HD1. The total RAM is 2 GB. System storage, 13 GB storage is available to the user. MediaTek 8 core processor. 5-point touch. It is having 3 megapixel front facing camera, and it supports direction sensor, acceleration sensor, light sensor, e-compass, and proximity sensor. These are the sensors you would be requiring mostly. So the performance part will be incomplete if I don't show you the amount of RAM, which is free for the users. Although I have installed NT2 Benchmark as a couple of games and few benchmarks, I'll just show you the free RAM of this phone. As you can see, this is not the first boot. So even after installing all the WhatsApp, NT2 Benchmark, and a few other apps and games, 700 MB has been used, and I'm still left with 1.2 GB of free RAM. Let's go to the storage. So as you can see, the total space 12.98 GB is there, and available is 10.48 GB. Apps, Asphalt 8 and other pictures and videos are occupying that space. So all in all, you'll get around 12.5 GB of free space, and always you can mount an SD card. Now, in the next segment, right now, not in the next segment, I'll be showing you whether we can move apps to SD card. So now I've inserted the SD card, and let's try to move Antutu benchmark to SD card. So it is clearly showing me the option to move to SD card, moving. So it is taking a while since my SD card is not the latest one, and the write speed is a bit low. Yeah, so as you can see, it is now showing me move to internal storage, and the app has been copied to the SD card. Again, Moto Razr 3D, move to SD card. Again, it will take a bit of time. That actually depends upon your speed of your SD card, the glass of your SD card. So it has been moved to the SD card, guys, freeing up my internal storage space. So more GB I'm getting for the internal storage. So apps can be moved to SD card in LaVios X8 that I showed you right now. Coming to the performance area, guys, I'll show you the benchmark results. I ran three benchmarks on this phone. So this is the Antutu benchmark, which has given it a score of 29,007. So let's see the ranking. The phone is ranked below LG G3 and above HTC One. HTC One, Xiaomi, Redmi Note, these are powerful devices. Even Asus Zenfone 5 is a powerful device, so it's a good indicator. But we can't just blindly trust one benchmark. So let's jump on to Geekbench 3, which is giving the phone a score of 367. This is a single core score, and 2025 is a multi-core score. Single core score is not worth much because single core really comes into play while running multiple apps at the same time. So we'll check the multi-core score. So as you can see, the device has been a 2025 multi-core score. So it is ranked above Samsung Galaxy S4 and below LG Nexus 5. So again, this is a really nice performance. Finally, I'll move on to the third benchmark, the Velomo Mobile benchmark by Qualcomm. So it is giving this phone a multi-core score of 1327. And let's see how this score matches up against rest of the smartphones. Oops, is my Wi-Fi off or what? Because it's not able to load. Just give me a moment, I'll check my Wi-Fi. No, it's working fine. I guess there's some problem with the benchmark itself. Yeah, so it has loaded now. So guys, hopefully you can see clearly the phone is ranked above LG Nexus 4, Motorola Droid Razr, Samsung Galaxy S3. Uh, Again, it's a nice performance from a really cheap handset. So even the benchmarks are giving this phone a thumbs up. As you might have already seen, I showed playing gameplay of Asphalt 8 and Moto Razr 3D and Subway Surfer on this phone. While Moto Razr 3D and Subway Surfer are lighter games, Asphalt 8 Airborne is a really heavy game, and I played on all the three settings, the low graphic setting, medium graphic setting, and the high graphic setting, and the phone held it perfectly well. I'll also tell you how much battery drain happened while gaming. So on Asphalt 8 Airborne with high graphic setting, the battery drain was around 14 to 15% in 1 hour, which is very much acceptable while playing a really heavy game at high graphic setting. So guys, this was all about the Guys, coming to the camera now, the phone sports a 8 megapixel rear camera with flash and a front facing 3.1 megapixel camera. I already clicked a few images which will let us determine the camera quality. So this is the front facing camera's image which I clicked indoors. Um, the image of this tiger is fine. However, when you zoom in, colors and everything is at place, but when you zoom in, the image softens a bit. Nevertheless, a good front camera performance, I would say. Couple of more shots. This cricket ball I clicked with using front-facing camera. The details of the seam is fine. There are a bit of cracks in the ball which are visible when zoomed in. I've played with this ball a few times. So overall, a satisfactory, a decent enough front camera performance. Now this is the rear camera performance under optimum light. As you can see, every the details are good. Under a bit of dim light, again the detailing is fine. That was some close-up shots. Now when I click to images from a little distance, the quality goes, and as you can see, saturation starts pouring in and the image becomes pixelized. So that is the case with the most of the cameras in budget phones. Again, detailing is some fine at some places, but it's not fine at other places, especially when the images are clicked of outdoors. This image was clicked after the rain ended. As you can see, the colors are at place, but the detailing is not there. Again, as you see, I zoomed in. Some of the text is readable, but most of it is not readable. Again, of a distant scenery, the leaves are not very good quality. They are not visible in very good quality. So guys, the front facing camera does a fine job. The back facing camera does a fine job. I mean, I'll give it a 7.5 or 7 out of 10. Not a really great camera, but decent enough. Both the cameras are decent enough. They operate well in low light with flash, so no problem with the camera whatsoever. Overall, just around average, above average performance, I'll say, from a cheap device. Now moving on to the internet and connectivity part. The phone doesn't have Google Chrome browser. Instead, the browser is a normal browser. Let's open the ThinkGeek. This is the website you can visit and ask any queries if you have. You can hit the subscribe button, and you'll be also updated about any videos. You won't ever miss out on any important videos. So this Lava iOS X8 review, which was posted on the website, and guys, as you can see, zooming in the text and zooming out is not a problem. It is fine. The phone get a score of 8.5 out of 10 from us. Uh, we've talked about design, we have talked about display, we have talked performance, camera. Thing remaining is battery life. So let's now turn to the battery life. I just showed you at the beginning of the video, the Lava X8 got although the backplate is removable, but it got a battery which has been properly sealed. It's a big 2500 mAh battery, and with a moderate usage, you will easily sail through a complete day. Of 2500 mAh battery is good enough for a 5-inch HD display, and with really heavy usage, with heavy gaming, I'll give you a couple of examples. Like I told you, I played Asphalt 8 at high settings. It was 15% battery drainage in 1 hour. Then watching a HD video for 1 hour again gave me around 13 to 14% video battery drainage. A GPS usage for 1 hour drained the battery by 20%, and the phone heated up a bit. So I mean, all these records, I've been reviewing phones before, and all these percentage drain I'm talking about, these are very much within acceptable limits. So with a moderate usage, you will sail easily to 1 day, and with really heavy usage, you will be requiring to just charge your phone for say 15-20 minutes before sleeping. So guys, this was all about Lava X's smartphone. What I love about this smartphone is that it got a big battery, uh, the build quality and the display. These are really beautiful. I showed you the benchmark scores and I played games and did multitasking. All of those were fantastic. There were no lags, there have been no crashes. Everything works fine. Uh, and Lava has also promised update to Android Lollipop 5.0, so which is a good news. And they have targeted some good features through this phone. I mean, they're not just haphazardly aiming at providing you with big stuff like they could have named it a 13 megapixel camera or front facing 5 megapixel camera. But let me tell you, the phone has a better display, better build quality, better camera quality than what most of a sub 10,000 phone claim that they are having a big 5 megapixel front camera or a 13 megapixel camera. The battery too lasts long, and like I reviewed it on the website and gave the score of 8.5. This is a really nice device to go for, guys, if you're looking for a budget phone. The phone cost rupees 9,000, and I give it a thumbs up from my side. And if you have any queries related to this phone, kindly hit the subscribe button, stay connected, and leave your comments in the comment section below. Have a great day. See ya next time, guys.